All right, welcome back. Chicago has a 606, New York City has the High Line, and now there's a plan to bring a new urban bike trail to the heart of Milwaukee. Steve Shamraz live at the Hank Aaron Trail tonight to explain. Steve?
Shannon, the Hank Aaron Trail where we are right here would be the southern end of what would be a really big idea for the city of Milwaukee. It would take an old piece of railroad track and turn it into an urban trail about 7 miles long, making a new connection from here to some long overlooked parts of the city. When you look at the run of railroad tracks slashing across Milwaukee's north side, what do you see? If you look at it just right, you might just see potential.
I see unlimited potential. I mean, this area of the city was once one of the biggest manufacturing corridors in the entire world.
Cheryl Blue has big ideas for about 7 miles of rail running from the Menominee Valley to just north of Silver Spring Drive. Her goal, and that of the 30th Street Industrial Corridor Corporation, is bringing this area back to glory.
Harley-Davidson, Master Lock, Briggs & Stratton, Badger Meter, Eaton, all of these corporations started in the 30th Street corridor.
Part of the comeback plan is laid out in this study that proposes using those tracks to build an urban trail. The group Rails to Trails envisions a path running alongside the tracks and says it is a very doable idea.
Is it hard to get all these things to coexist, or do you have models you can look at to say, yeah, we know how to do this?
Is it a challenge? There's certain pinch points. Yes, it is. But there's some spots that are perfect for it.
A big part of this project is about connections. Milwaukee County has a lot of bike trails, but none running through the north side of the city. If this Rails to Trails project works out, it would mean a connection for the north side to the Hank Aaron Trail, to the Oakleaf Trail, to the Beer Line Trail, and all of Milwaukee County beyond. It's an idea that's worked before. Chicago turned an old rail line into the 606, linking neighborhoods in a new way. New York City built the High Line and turned a dingy part of lower Manhattan into a hotspot. Even Milwaukee has some experience. The Oakleaf Trail is an east side artery.
And I believe that this rail could really be a catalytic project in terms of connecting our area to the rest of the city, but also just a great amenity for the community in terms of health, in terms of exercise, in terms of being connected.
One of the big parts of making this dream come true is convincing the community it will benefit from this change, and making sure the people who have stuck it out in these neighborhoods will get to stick around and enjoy this.
We don't want people to be displaced. We don't want corporations buying up the land. We want to look at how we can really make this an asset for our area of the city.
Who complains about more green space, Steve? So what is the next step to get this idea rolling?
Well, the next step is to make sure that nobody does complain who lives in those neighborhoods. It's all about an equitable development plan right now. If this is going to happen, if it's going to succeed, the people who live in those neighborhoods need to want it to happen. They have to want it to succeed. We're going to continue to follow this as it works its way through the system, Shannon.
I like it. Thanks, Steve.